Hey, it's snowing here in Ohio. 3 to 5 inches is what they're saying. And it's cold. Me and the dogs just came back from a short walk and I'm a little winded. But welcome to my channel. Welcome to Resource Prepping. Please continue to hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the new subscribers. I do appreciate you. Well, you see what's happening. It's snow. And all of a sudden now, let's pretend it's a grid down situation. What are you going to do? Do you have a place to go? Do you have stuff to survive in this? Right now it's around 30 degrees, good hypothermia weather, and you decide BLM in New York is not the place where I want to be, or anywhere else, because rioting is taking place. Rule of law is deteriorating, and you say, I'm getting out of town and I'm going out in the country. This is rural America. 40 degrees. And where do you think you're going to go? You think you're going to camp on my property? 20 acres and me not know it? Not without my permission, you're not. How about the farmers around me? They're not going to let you stay for long, if at all. So what are you going to do? You're going to head to the metro parks? It's a possibility, but metro parks are a magnet even in quiet times for criminal activity. All kinds of perverts hang out there, all kinds. But you decide you're taking your family there. Now what? You arrive there, do you have cold weather gear? Or did you just say, I jumped in my car and left? Well, if you're going to bug out and you don't have that, you better have at least a very minimum tarps. At least Arctic weather gear, clothing. Know how to build a fire in this. You're going to need fire starters. You're going to need fuel. You're going to need a shovel to dig a hole so that way you can build a fire. You're going to need candles. You're going to need warmth. And you're going to need warm clothing and at least 2-3 pair changes of socks and t-shirts. Because if you walk around in full camo looking for food or walking around for firewood, you're going to break out a sweat. Your t-shirts are going to absorb that moisture. And when you come back with the campfire wood and say, here honey, keep the fire going, and we're sitting around the campfire and all of a sudden you get a chill, that's the start of hypothermia. Do you have anything to eat in your car if you decide to bug out? Did you bring food with you? If it's truly a grid down SHTF and you're in this and you're saying, I got to find a place to survive, I got to find a way to survive, you better know what you're doing, because you're going to have about 3 days before, sorry friends, your boot's up. And we'll find your body in the spring thaw and your family. If you survive that long, you may have to resort to saying, I'm going to take what I need. Good way to get dead. You may have to say, please, Mr. Farmer, can I please stay in your barn? And he may say, you know what? You and your family can stay there, but I need slave labor. You get a bowl of oatmeal twice a day. Think about that. It's an SHTF grid down wintertime. And if you decide to stay home, do you have electric heat? Because if the electricity is off, you have no heat. You have no cooking. If you have propane and your generator kicks on, how long is your propane going to last? You need to be prepared. Have plans A, B, and C ready to go. A, I'm staying home for as long as I can. I'm going to tough it out. We have propane, we have firewood, we have, alternative kerosene heaters, alternative heat sources. I think we can make it. B, I have to leave. I packed up my vehicles. We have food. We have tarps. We have a place to go. We have blankets. We have food for our animals. We have weapons. We have change of clothes. We have our walkie-talkies, maps, etc. And our tanks are full of gas. C, I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're on the road and we'll find a place, and hopefully someone is nice enough. That's not much of a plan, but you never know. All right, I just wanted to throw that out there. We're having a little fun in the snow. Dogs love it. It's enough to make a snowball. Oh, I'm sorry. I just hit the dog in the head. And she's looking at me like, what'd you do that for? I'm sorry. Just a little fun on a cold, snowy day, but something serious to think about. Have the alternative. Gloves, hats, warm clothing, change of clothes. Something to think about, guys. Seriously. If you think you're going to bug out of your city, your suburb, and say, I'm heading out to the country in this, you better have some plans. You better have some friends or know how to make them real quick. You better have some skills to offer. Think about it. Get yourself right with God. Get baptized, even in the snow. You can still get submerged in the bathtub and get baptized. Thanks for watching. Craig out.